So, good morning, most dearest ones, on this most glorious day here. Um, and it just got done with meditation. I have a little sage burning, um, in case you see smoke. And I've been thinking of what the most encouraging words of the day will be. And I want to talk a little bit about being abused in the way that I was. So, if you don't know about that, there's a previous video called Be Alive, Be Strong, and Be Well. So, I talk a little bit about the abuse, just a little bit, in that video, and now this is just a piece of that. So, as a kid being abused, um, there was a lot of times where I had to hide or just be less seen, or just like feeling like being invisible or not being present, um, to keep myself safe as a kid. Yeah. And I can actually see how that hiding and being invisible and just wanting to help others more instead of just putting it into myself, how I just wanted to do more outward things instead of being within, how that just went all the way through adulthood. So I'm going to say it like this. So um, the hiding that I see, or that I've been seeing from younger year, from just being an adult, the hiding just manifests itself in different ways. So, like when you first meet people, you have this presentation that you do to people when you first meet them. But after you get to know them, if you feel like they're not the people for you, you can start doing things like not speaking too much or not being true to who you are. And a lot of this is the way I am now, is a lot of what I'm talking about. The fact that I say that I'm a prana practitioner, the fact that I say I do mediumship, or I'm a medium, the fact that I channel, the fact that I can see things that probably aren't really there, but that are assisting people. So the whole point of mentioning all that is to say this: the the power in that, and the manifestation in that, being confident in who you are, or who I am, or just who your soul is calling you to be. The confidence that you get from that. No more hiding, no more feeling like you have to say these things to make people feel comfortable, or, to please them. Less of that, because that is all about hiding. More about the power. More being open with who I am and knowing who that is and loving that being is what has come out of doing all that hiding. Out of that hiding comes strength, and it's come power, and it's manifestation. So if you don't know who you are, not what the word has told you, not these things that you keep telling yourself that aren't who you are, that is negative and all that, because you don't want to really say how much who you are, because you're looking for that approval, and you don't need anyone's approval to be. You don't. And after a while, you just learn that that's the way it is, and you become even more powerful with who you are. and you know that you're on the right path. And no, no, it's not easy. I just want to say that. But it becomes very powerful and very comfortable, and a knowingness happens. The knowingness of who you are is very important. So remember the two words: power, manifestation. No more hiding about who you are. Being powerful in that, who you are. And your ability to even more so manifest into that. Be who you are. And no one can tell you this. No one. The only way to get this is just you knowing who you are. And as I've often said, stepping in freedom is shoes of your own that you feel as you go along this path. And there's nothing that can waver you from it. You will be guided back to it on so many times. You won't be expecting it, but you will be guided totally back to knowing that you are powerful and you can manifest anything you desire. And following that path, as we got a horn going in the background there, that's a confirmation. That doesn't happen all the time. So thank you, confirmation. Thank you, angels. So, as I say, on this most glorious day, most dearest ones, power and manifestation. Two keys that are yours. Your power and your manifestation are very unique to you. No one else will have what you have. They won't. Because each individual has their own line, their own path to take. And within that, they have their own steps to take. And I want to say that I actually believe that no two steps or no one step is like anyone else's. They can be very similar, but there's no path that's the same as the path that you're on. Power and manifestation. Those are the two words, most encouraging words of the day. So as I say, on this most glorious day with the sun beaming through these trees behind me and through here, be powerful. Be a manifester. Because it's coming. And it's bigger than what you even think it is. So be powerful and be a manifester. And there's nothing wrong with that. Being comfortable. No more hiding. That is the most significant key to being who you are. And as I say on most beautiful days, enjoy your gentle breezes, enjoy your sun, enjoy your rain, enjoy your winds. And Atma, Namaste.